I've become... Be sure to pop it.
Did I just hear them mock? Oh, they must see.
Oh, and it's so...
Let the battle of wits begin. Thus I triumph. It seems I am the victor.
That funny outfit. Is it terrific?
Are you the one everyone's talking about? Oh, please, you've got to play a round of Asoa with me.
Thank goodness the fighting hasn't reached the capital.
Oh, thank goodness indeed. However, we do not know how long it will stay that way until we have a better understanding of the situation. For now, we should make for the palace.
Attack me. Do insects just think I look tasty or something? Oh, hello there. You look capable. I need you to go on a bug hunt for me. I'll give you a reward. I really wanted to go to Baldar and eat this rare dish. Please, for the sake of my stomach, take care of those insects.
Pardon us.
Well. I'd venture you might put up a fight. Shall we?
Pardon us.
I followed what was written down on that piece of paper. But as fate would have...
Excuse me.
Let the battle of wits begin. Thus I triumph. It seems I am the victor.
That was fun. Thank you. I'm glad I summoned up the courage to talk to you.
Exquisite.
I saw you carrying one just like that.
The essential market has been speeding.
Let the battle of wits begin. Thus I triumph. It seems I am the victor. was indeed fruitful.
You don't look
Take a break.
The world capital is brimming with gorgeous flowers and verdant greenery year-round. If only I could look down upon it all from a parapet in the palace someday.
Would you like a cup with some pepper and honey to make it go down easier?
That I would pass.
Since we came here to Alone, the city sure has transformed in all that time, hasn't it, dear? Your beauty has... Oh, listen to me.
It's a noble duty. I'm truly honored. And yet I find all this standing to be quite tiring.
I'm going to study so hard that they'll have to let me into the Semi-Rancy Consortium.
And you will make me so very proud in doing so. Give it your all, my dear.
Sesh published in a treatise the other day. I can't wait to go try it somewhere. Still, I need a test subject. So I'll just use myself.
What's the matter? Ah, you must be hungry. Ever ready to face death, he is to avoid disgracing his station.
Wait, what? I'm not capable of that!
This is merely a mindset to inspire our survival instincts. It does not mean that you are actually going to die.
She's grown into a truly magnificent, regal woman. It seems like just yesterday she was scampering around the courtyard.
exquisite. The council chamber is on the second floor.
Greenhorns to these old eyes. They can't go retiring just yet.
How exquisite.
The secret in the palace must be maintained with the same care given to his royal persons.
Palace's conduct unbefitting of a soldier. Any such slacker will have that lax attitude whipped right back into shape.
Anyone else have a go?
We've still got a while before we let you see real action. How's about I let you race around the courtyard there, huh?
How exquisite.
Must be kept safe at all costs, even if the last man falls and the rival standing alone is coming.
What if everything blows up while I'm on duty? Would it be my fault? What if the castle burns down? Oh no!
There are too many new weapons being developed these days. It takes so darn long to learn how to use them all.
I feel the same way. No amount of training can stave off the encroachment of age.
All the more reason to show our subordinates that we gray hairs are no laughing stock.
Yet again, nothing unusual. Everything's coming up a serious.
The atmosphere within the palace seems rather grim.
Agreed. We should report to the council chamber on the second floor for briefing.
How exquisite.
Something about the dungeons really creeps me out. Oh, I wish we didn't have to patrol them.
You know, I'm pretty sure I heard some moaning coming from one of the empty cells late at night.
Cut it out! I don't need that on my mind!
With the War Council, another meeting ensues right after. What I wouldn't give if you just relax and have a nice meal.
The Baldar Citadel has fallen into the indecent hands of the Empire. How will you take responsibility for this?
Our defense was doomed from the start. The Imperials far outmatched us.
Yet we were able to rout their pursuing forces without issue.
The weapons the Imperials used were beyond anything we could have imagined.
Why, then, do reports indicate our forces made the first move? Were you all so eager for glory you were willing to die for it?
Save the reprimands for later. We must first hear more of these Imperial weapons.
I must say, the cannons outfitted on those Imperial warships were assuredly unlike anything we have dealt with before.
They command all manner of monstrous abominations. And their soldiers were armed with weapons that fired shards of iron.
Is that all? Mere trifles by the sound of it.
Do you doubt Her Highness's words, General Canis? You forget yourself.
Here is one of the stones fired from their contraptions. It penetrated a knight's armor, killing him instantly. It is plain to see the Empire's armaments have undergone a drastic change. Lacking as we are in sufficient field analysis, crushing defeat is all but certain should we suffer another attack.
Then we shall bring the fight to them. Let us wrest Baldar back from their grasp. We shall not let them have the upper hand.
That will only lead to more unnecessary deaths.
For the time being, we had best wait for His Majesty to recover. Until then, you should all focus on healing your own wounds.
I am relieved to see you all safe. We have much to discuss, though this may not be the most suitable place for it. Please come to the Consortium. Maester Midas has been worried sick about you. We should head for the Semiomancy Consortium.
The Semiomancy Consortium was just east after leaving the palace, wasn't it?
Yep. I wonder what Director Malthea wants to say.
Princess Leticia, it relieves me to see you home safe.
The royal palace's defenses could be no sturdier than they are in my presence. Rest assured.
His Majesty has been attended to and is now at rest. I am grateful things did not turn out worse.
No. Keep it professional.
Protecting the private chambers of His Majesty and Princess? Is there any other duty so prestigious? No. Absolutely not.
Prepare some more tea. The stream of visitors recently has been positively endless.
I find brewing tea very enjoyable. It gives me some time to savor the aroma of the leaves and the sweetness.
Now don't go letting all those nice scents tempt you to steal a morsel, here?
Hey, I'm not a child. I'm a medical.
My failure to protect the king will weigh on me to the end of my days.
You must be exhausted after all that. I wish you would stay and rest in the royal palace.
Majesty resides. Both the city and the palace must be maintained with the same care given to his royal personage.
And see them off with one, too.
You know, we could be smiling ear to ear and no one would know a thing.
It's all about the mood. That comes across even when your face is hidden.
I am rather astounded to hear Maester Midas worried after us.
Midas isn't cold-hearted. He's just unable to express himself properly.
You're giving him way too much credit, if you ask me.
She's grown into a truly magnificent
What's the matter? Must be hungry. What to go It's another duty. I'm truly honored. And yet I find all this standing to be quite tiring.
So hard that they'll have to let me into the Semiomancy Consortium.
And you will make me so very proud in doing so. Give it your all, my dear.
And all the women I could ask for. Or so I hope.
All the drills and discipline will probably kill me before that day comes.
Keep at it. I can't resist the hard-working man all dripping with sweat.
Really? Oh, in that case,
I think maybe I'll tough it out.
Travel the breadth of this land. One must be very wise in its ways.
Gracious, no. Far from it. There is still so very much I have yet to learn.
Come, no need to be modest. I should love to hear a tidbit of wisdom from your journeys.
Well, let's see. Would knowing which snakes to eat and which to avoid be of help?
Next wager over hearts instead of the bunnies.
Trying to suggest something more in your favor since you lost last time? Figures.
What's wrong? Scared, are you?
Not in the slightest. Let's do it your way. Hope you don't regret it.
Attention at all times. Never leave his post. I'm so texted. I can hardly move.
I know it's at first sight, but you are much too nervous. Just take a deep breath and try again.
Yo, babe. Let's crush this date thing. Think of me as your Prince Charming.
Now you're way too advanced.
Sure, sounds fun. Who's who?
I'm not. She's the princess. And you're the horse I ride.
So I'm a horse and not a king, am I? Well, saddle up.
Still haven't the faintest idea, even after poring over these treatises. Oh, perhaps I've studied all this time just to learn that semiomancy just does not befit me.
Well, you are quite the athletic woman. Perhaps adventuring would suit you well.
Maybe. I'll give it some thought. The royal capital is brimming with gorgeous places.
So, you return in one piece, with an ally in tow no less.
Yeah, this is Chloe. Chloe, meet our good pal Midas.
Nice to meet you.
Well, perhaps you should have accompanied them if you were so worried after Sir Albert and Lady Elena.
Tripe, I am come only to fix Albert's arm, nothing more.
Huh, a shame that. I suppose we will only discuss what could have been.
Oh?
The Empire clearly had the advantage over us at Baldar. We cannot win this fight without taking the upper hand.
Director Malthea, is it time?
Yes, Princess Leticia. I think it is high time the Maester heard your reason for departing Ascendros from the first. Please, this way, everyone.
Is this a sleigh?
No way that's a sleigh. Maybe a boat?
No, Ray. This machinery. Director Malthea, is this some kind of aircraft?
Yes, very perceptive. It is an apparatus that will allow semiomancers to soar through the skies. I created this prototype based on a theorized design devised by Maester Midas.
From how I see it, this would revolutionize the war effort. Midas truly has a gift.
'Twas naught but a foolish 14-year-old dream.
What if I told you that dream was on the verge of actualization?
Do what you will with my dusty old notion. I am come only to...
See to Sir Albert's arm. Yes, I am aware. Then I suppose it would not interest you to know that the final material needed to complete the Folga lies on Nilbeth?
What?
Maester Midas once attempted to make the Folga fly, using ancient floating semiomancy. But the output was never enough to move them more than a stone's throw. We have recently discovered a catalyst that can greatly increase their distance and time spent airborne. It is called Levitas Ore, and can only be found in the Nilbeth Ancient Coil, in the lands of the Trathin.
If you jest, I shall show you no quarter.
Have you ever known me to make light of semiomantic research?
Fine, I will go.
Maester Midas. But I thought you were only here for Albert's arm. I wouldn't want to get your hopes up too high, Leticia.
When do we leave?
Oh, what?
Good. You should make for the seaport of Kato at once. I've arranged for a transport. Let us meet at the harbor.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Hold on, Ray. I think I'll be staying in the Royal City.
Huh?
Chloe needs rest. Her imprisonment and our retreat from Baldar has surely left her exhausted. Besides that, you'll be taking a ship from Kato to Nilbeth. If we were to run afoul of the Imperial Navy, the risk to non-combatants on open water would be too great.
Elena, you speak wisely.
If I stay, I can keep you updated on the situation here, via my device. Of which Chloe has none, lest you forget. She will need time to learn the language and the culture of this land. Chloe's a quick learner. She should pick it up in no time at all.
Yeah, you're right. Take care of her.
It will be much harder to gather the right materials without you there, Elena.
I would also beseech her to stay. I fear what my lord uncle and the others may do. I would find some comfort in knowing what they are planning.
Please, do feel free to make use of the consortium however you see fit during your stay in Ascendros.
That's very kind of you, Director Melthea. I have some concerns regarding those Imperial armaments. Any data you can share from the last battle would be appreciated.
But of course. Meet me in the harbor in Kato. I will accompany you on the voyage.
Here's the question of the day. Who am I? The clock is ticking. 3, 2, 1, 0. Time's up. The lady behind this lovely voice is Welch, the beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts. How easy was that? Anyway, I need another thing, so get yourself in sprint mode till you reach my abode. Do you copy? And I did say sprint mode. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Meet me in the harbor in Kato.
Leticia.
Please, you care, Ray.
More patrols are made. It can change the face of trade and tourism.
Indubitably. I know I would like to fly around and see the world someday.
Being able to soar the winds is like a dream come true. To think, my childhood fantasies are now reality. Look at these books strewn about. And of course, I'm the one who has to put them all back in order.
Yes, a most agreeable place indeed. Full of the zest of youthful researchers at work.
If these get approved, certainly get promotion.
Amazing. Revolutionary. A superb feat of workmanship. Go on. Oh, Major. This is probably a slim chance of getting
These are some intriguing results. I must make note of them.
So this is the Osarius Semiomancy Consortium. This is where Dad, Dr. Eason, and Uncle Midas did their research. Wow, there are so many research instruments I've never seen before. Hey, I've seen Dr. Eason use one of these before. But this looks newer than the doctor's, and its shape also looks a little different. I guess it must be state-of-the-art? Oh, amazing! This really is the front line of semiomancy research!
Don't you look excited, Nina?
You bet! I've been waiting to come here for ages! I want to research all kinds of semiomancy here, just like Dad and all the other maesters. And someday, I want to be knowledgeable enough to help lots and lots of people! Sorry, I didn't mean to get so excited.
To see you so happy, it brings me joy too. I have no doubt you will bring your dream to fruition, Nina.
I hope I prove you right. After seeing this special place with my own eyes, I am now more motivated than ever. Leticia, I want to thank you so much for bringing me here.
The Semiomancy Consortium is all that I expected. Sterling facilities, and all the resources one could ever want.
I'm certain it'll work this time. Please, try this method.
So you say, but I haven't forgotten the time when you burnt my hair to a crisp.
Haven't you heard you need to crack a few eggs to make an omelet? It's the same with technology.
only read about it in books. I'm getting goosebumps.
Never in all my dreams had I imagined I would hear Maester Midas being so aggressively cooperative.
Monsters with my semiomancy.
Stop that this instant! Best serve others.
Chloe's a freighter pilot. Combat's not really her thing. We shouldn't drag her along any further than this.
Exquisite.
Yes, I suppose spending all day sitting down and reading books isn't the best for my health. What sort of activity do you recommend?
Well, I go up and down those steps 10 times each day, and I...
The fate of this kingdom concerns me far less than Elena's condition in Albert's arms.
Oh, exquisite. Exquisite.
Some children playing with fountain squid.
Pardon us.
Come in. Come in.
fruitful.
Baldar has fallen into Imperial hands. There is no going back. We must make for the Western Gate and depart for Kato. Pardon us.
Welcome to our... We offer the...
Simply delightful.
I hope you enjoyed
These lodgings were superb. If we are leaving Kato and traveling to Nilbath by ship, I am certain the journey will be a long one. We must ensure we are sufficiently prepared. Once we have done so, let us make for the Western Gate and depart for Kato.
Welcome to the market. We have great items for... Thank you very much.
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
This chemical is done. This chemical is done. This chemical is done. This chemical response is done. This chemical response is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. This chemical response is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. This chemical is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. This chemical is done. This chemical is done. This chemical is done. This chemical is done. Alchemy is done. This chemical response is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. This chemical is done. This chemical is done. This chemical is done. This chemical response is done. Alchemy 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 'Tis done. Alchemy. 'Tis done. Alchemy. This chemical is a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is a most satisfactory creation. This chemical is done. Alchemy is done. This chemical is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy, a most satisfactory creation. This chemical is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy, a most satisfactory creation. This chemical is a most satisfactory creation. This chemical is done. This chemical is done. Alchemy is done. This chemical, a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is is done. This chemical, a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. This chemical is done. This chemical is done. This chemical is done. Alchemy is a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. This chemical is done. This chemical is a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is done. This chemical This chemical, a most satisfactory creation. This chemical is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy, a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. This chemical response is done. This chemical is done. This chemical is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy is done. Alchemy a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is a most satisfactory creation. This chemical... A most satisfactory creation. This chemical response... A most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is a most satisfactory creation. This chemical response... Tis done. This chemical... A most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is a... Tis done. Alchemy. Tis done. This chemical is done. This chemical is a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is done. This chemical a most satisfactory creation. This chemical is done. Alchemy a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy. A most satisfactory creation. This chemical response is done. Alchemy is a most satisfactory creation. 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 This chemical a most satisfactory creation. This chemical is a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy a most satisfactory. Alchemy is a most satisfactory creation. Alchemy. A most satisfactory. This chemical. A most satisfactory. This chemical. 'Tis done. This chemical. 'Tis done. This chemical. A most satisfactory creation. Alchemy. A most satisfactory creation. Alchemy is a most satisfactory. This chemical. 'Tis done. This chemical. A most satisfactory creation. This chemical. A most satisfactory creation. This chemical response. A most satisfactory. This chemical. 'Tis done. Alchemy. A most satisfactory creation. This chemical. A most This chemical. A most satisfactory creation. This chemical is a most satisfactory creation.
I got a good feeling about this. Great job, me. I got a good feel. Great job, me. I got a good feel. Great job, me.
Uncle Midas, why are you suddenly gallivanting off to help save Osirius? I thought you hated it here.
I'm simply conducting semiomancy research.
Okay, but by completing the Folga, you'll be saving the kingdom and all those knights you hate.
Come to think of it, you sure seem to know a lot about Nilbeth, Midas.
Is my presence causing distress? March in silence.
Yes, sir.
Not with my promise left unfulfilled.
Follow the high road west until we reach the Codorinth region. Then, we will continue onward to the seaport of Cotto.
Threat detected at threat neutralized.
Bleed! This will sting! Feels like you're They were fooled to try!
Acceleration. Threat neutralized.
Enemies up!
More than you deserve!
Low.
The Cotto seaport is due southeast of here. We should leave post haste once we are ready. Enjoy your respite.
Initiate emergency program to destroy.
That is quite enough.
Threat neutralized.
Mastery long in the making. What an a most satisfactory creation. What an intrigue.
A most satisfactory... What an... 'Tis done. What an... A most satisfactory creation. What an intrusion. A most satisfactory... What an... A most satisfactory... What an intrusion. 'Tis done. What an... A most satisfactory creation. What an intrusion. A most satisfactory... What an... A most satisfactory creation. This chemical... A most satisfactory creation. What an intrusion. 'Tis done. This chemical... A most satisfactory... What an... A most satisfactory creation. What an intrusion. 'Tis done. This chemical... A most satisfactory... What an intrusion. A most satisfactory creation. What an... A most satisfactory creation. What an intrusion. A most What an... 'Tis done. This chemical... A most satisfactory creation. This chemical... A most What an... A most What an... A most satisfactory creation. What an... A most This chemical is... A most satisfactory creation. This chemical is... A most satisfactory creation.
Exquisite.
Threat detected ahead. Neutralized.
We live to fight another day. How exquisite. Prepare yourselves for battle! You will know pain! This will leave a mark!
Wrap up any unfinished business in the western part of the kingdom before we leave for Kato.
Uncle Midas seems to really want to get to the continent of Nilbeth, doesn't he?
Sure does. Let's get our asses to Kato before he yells at us some more.
We live to fight another day. How exquisite.
Enemies.
Threat neutralized.
Take a jump on him!
You will know pain! I'll put it to good use. Nothing shall see us deterred. How exquisite.
Emergency protocol.
Well, that's over with.
How exquisite. How exquisite. My sword during the rendering king. Now what have we here? Detected.
That is quite enough.
Threat detected ahead. More than you deserve. Steady, everyone! Exquisite. Neutralized. The neutralized. Fool to try. Destroyed.
All right.
Initiate bleed! It bodes well! Threat destroyed. The enemy is before us! Will not be the last! Let's press on! The enemy falters! This swamp is dangerous!
Target sighted. Initiate emergency acceleration.
Nothing shall see us deterred. This will sting!
Improvements in general awareness confirmed. Updating system.
We have company.
Shall prevail.
Neutralized. Destroyed.
How exquisite.
News of the situation at Baldar has... I pray they're uneased.
How exquisite.
Hey, what are you doing loafing around? Get back to work.
were trying to find Midas so he'd finish with...
Did you hear? Our new visitor flew over the Tines using semiomancy. Oh, what I wouldn't give to float like a cloud. Did you hear?
I wish my business was more popular than my methods. There's really...
Oh, it's you!
Thank you for rescuing me back. Oh, by the way, the shop there should be stocked with lots of my win.
My brother's really...
I say my own
Pardon us.
You seem like a pretty...
The merchant girl.
Glad to be of assistance.
Stop back.
Well, that was indeed fruitful. Oh, exquisite.
There's no better reminder.
Pardon us.
Levitator, of course. To think Melthea would be the one to uncover the final piece to our Folga puzzle.
How exquisite.
Brace for a fight.
Threat neutralized. Destroy. Positional tactics ineffective.
Bleed!
Have you now?
Initiate emergency protocol.
Quite enough of you.
Neutralized. Threat detected ahead. Acceleration. Destroy. Threat neutralized.
Prep for engagement.
Threat neutralized.
Ready yourself! Lend us your aid!
This sharing symbol.
Exquisite.
Jump on him!
Destroyed. Neutralized. Destroyed.
That is quite enough of you.
Initiate emergency protocols. This power is not insignificant.
Prepare yourselves for battle!
Threat neutralized. This power is not insignificant.
We may...
Well, that was indeed fruitful. Oh, exquisite.
Levitator, of course.
There's no...
You were trying to find...
That hurt.
News of the situation. I pray there are...
Low. Initiate emergency protocol.
No more than you deserve.
Destroy. Usefulness.
Well, that's over with.
Before us.
Assault threat neutralized. Gut usefulness. Low. Threat neutralized.
a safe
Levitator.
Pardon us. Glad to be of assistance.
Much appreciated.
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
You were trying to find Midas.
News of the situation. I pray that.
Are you alright, bro?
There's no better.
It's nothing. Just an old wound.
Pardon us.
That took forever. I said sprint mode, didn't I? Such incompetence. Oh well. Today, I need you to go get me this. Okie doke. Now make like a feather folk and shake your tail feather.
This chemical.
Tis done.
What an.
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 Tis done.
This chemical.
Tis done.
This chemical.
Tis done.
What an.
Tis done.
What an.
Tis done.
What an.
Tis done.
What an.
Tis done.
This chemical.
Tis done.
This chemical.
Tis done.
What an.
Tis done.
What an.
Tis done.
That was quite a find I got yesterday. When you do good deeds every day, nice things sure do follow. And since I've been so good, this is the perfect time to buy myself a new dress. Where did you come from? Oh, come on. Why do you always have to sneak up on me like that? Oh, well, you did deliver what I needed. Thanks for being such a big help. As thanks, I will give you a lesson in the authoring secrets of the Vineyard family.
I do believe one should keep such frivolous purchases to a minimum.
But what? I already told you! This is not wasteful spending. I was searching for a rare find for a perfectly good reason. Take a look. Remember this? It's the ring you found. The truth is, we used to have two of them. They're actually a pair. But when my family's assets got seized, sadly, the other ring got taken too. To be honest with you, they're just knickknacks that were passed down in the family. They don't really have any monetary value. But the rings themselves are important symbols of the Vineyard family. That means if I restore the pair, I can probably succeed in restoring the Vineyard family as well. So that's why when I search for rare finds and make small, tiny, itty-bitty purchases, I do it all so I can gather info and locate the other ring. Get it now? Anyway, that's enough said. I'll be in touch when I need something else. Be ready to answer your communicator both day and night.
Glad to be of assistance.
Let's see just how much I've improved.
General awareness confirmed. Updating system.
Can't be any more chat. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part.
Ahoy! Phew! I'm glad it worked. The communicator hasn't been functioning properly lately. A spinning chop from this beautiful merchant magnate usually fixes it. Not this time, though. Even a solid flick from my handy stick couldn't get it running right. But it's working now. Guess it fixed itself. I need another item, so get yourself to my house in Delric in a flash. Do you copy? I'll see you in a flash, okay? Tick-tock, tick-tock!
Pardon us.
What took you so long? I thought I said in a flash. How hopeless. Oh well. Today, I need you to go get me this. Alrighty, you've got your mission. Go on out there and come on back in a jiffy.
Pardon us.
Welcome! Much appreciated.
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part. Can't be any more. Solidly done on my part.
Ah, 'tis done. Perhaps 'tis done. Perhaps it 'tis done. Ah, 'tis done.
Welcome! Much appreciated.
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
Tis done. Tis done. Tis done. Tis done.
Welcome!
Glad to be of assistance.
Much appreciated.
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
Like a secret.
So exquisite.
You were trying to...
It's well stocked.
There's no...
Welcome.
Glad to be of assistance.
Hey,
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
Levitas.
News of the situation. I pray there...
it's well stocked.
There's no...
Feel free to have a look.
Baldar has fallen into Imperial hands. There is no going back. We must make for the Western Gate and depart for Kato.
Come in.
Well, that was indeed fruitful. in us.
I've searched every secondhand store and auction house in Osirius. Oh no, what if it was mistaken for junk and got scrapped? Oh no! Where did you come from? And why do you always have to appear right when I'm talking to myself? This is a privacy violation.
I beg your pardon. Would you prefer I return another day?
Whoa! Slow your roll there. That's not what I meant at all. Come on and hand over what you brought me. Yes! Another successful scavenge. Thanks a bunch. As a reward, I'll teach you the secrets of the Vineyard family. Except there's one problem. After I taught you about authoring, that was kind of the last of the techniques passed down in the Vineyard family. So, there's not really much else I can share with you now. Psych! Just kidding! Today I'll teach you about my newly devised technique called synthesis. It's also the family head's duty to go beyond time-honored traditions and constantly introduce new mechanics. That's Welch, the beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts. In doing so, I've earned money to re-establish the Vineyard family name. I even invented a new kind of item creation. Everything's going swimmingly, so how come I can't seem to find the other ring? I've already scoured every inch of Osirius, so if it's anywhere, it's got to be in the Vale Empire. But with things as they are now, there's no way I can go looking for it. If only the two countries could get along again. No, I'm not gonna let a problem like this bring me down. That ring is a testament to my family's renaissance. I swear I'll find it. And since you've got nothing better to do, seeing how well-traveled you are, fill me in if you hear any promising rumors, okay? I actually don't need anything in particular at the moment, but I'll give you a ring if I do. Be ready to head straight here 24/7.
Glad to be of assistance.
Just gonna wing.
About what I expected.
I find myself suddenly wondering if Welch came across the other ring she was after. It surprises me she has not sought our assistance in procuring it. Perhaps it is of such value to her, she deems it best to locate it herself. I imagine I might feel quite the same way in her position. I should aim to mirror her determination. Director Melfia should be awaiting our arrival. Let us make for the seaport on the eastern side of town.
Welcome to the...
Glad to be of assistance.
Thank you very much.
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
I spent it. Allegiance unit slipped in from me.
Theo. Well, well. Fancy meeting you lot here.
We must cross the Straits of Kato in order to reach the continent of Nilbeth. Commander Theo has agreed to help us.
So, the Imperial Navy's been trawling around even before Baldar fell?
That is not all, I fear. The reports say the Imperials drawing near Kato were scouts. It seems they plan to invade Nilbeth.
They what?
Ah! Don't scare me like that!
Come. We should depart at once. I only pray the Imperial forces are not too on edge following the battle at Baldar.
Right. Appreciate it, Theo.
I, for one, am not certain what the situation is like in Nilbeth. Make sure you are ready ere we depart. Ready to set sail? Be quick.
Let us depart for Nilbeth.
Ready to set sail? Right then. Let's set sail.
You know, you mentioned there was no diplomacy between Osarius and Nilbeth. Wouldn't that mean we're about to land illegally on their shores?
It would seem so.
Wait. What do you mean, it would seem so? What if they think we're invading them too?
That is precisely the reason why we need Maester Midas here.
My time's not to be wasted.
What's eating you?
All this talking can be done later. The most important thing is for us to make for the Trathan settlement.
So, Ray, take care of Letty, would you?
What's the deal?
Well, even should you all desire to take your leave of Nilbeth, certain complications may impede my ability to stay near. The Imperial Navy may happen upon us, for instance.
Don't sweat a thing. I've been up to my neck in complications since I landed on this planet.
Ray, keep her safe.
Small organic life form detected.
All right then. The Trathan settlement lies just southwest of here.
Okay. It sure is nice having someone with us who knows the way. So, what kind of people are the Trathan, Althea?
A race gifted in semiomancy, who possess corporeal forms that are quite different than our own. The Trathan can propagate their kind sexually and asexually through fission of their osseous cores. They are one of the most powerful species on Nilbeth.
Wow. So, did Uncle Midas have some sort of previous connection with them? He's been acting strange ever since we decided to come to Nilbeth.
We will most likely get answers once we meet.
Something that you're anxious, Albert?
No, I simply... You have to know. My nerves are on edge.
Okay, what is going on with everybody? Prepare yourself! Please!
Target sighted.
How exquisite. Exquisite.
Target sighted.
How exquisite.
Enemies, get cocky.
They were fools to try. You'll not be the last. Here I am.
Destroy.
Aline!
Threat neutralized. Acceleration.
Keep up.
No
More
threats
than you
detected.
deserve.
How's this?
Destroy.
Steady, everyone.
Neutralized. Assault.
Admit defeat.
Acceleration.
Bleed.
Destroy.
Live to fight another day.
Threat detected ahead. Sharing strength. You are now safe.
So exquisite.
the settlement over there? What's all the commotion about?
Make haste!
Initiate emergency protocol. Destroy. Threat neutralized. Paralytic assault. Destroy.
Nothing shall see us deterred. So exquisite.
Firearm signatures detected. Initiate emergency measures.
That sound. It's Imperial gunfire. Looks like we've got company. What the?
Life-threatening activity detected nearby. Individual contact with its source is not recommended.
What a most advantageous orb. I should love to study it.
Now's not the time. After Midas!
Malkia!
Could it be?
More of them!
Let us put down this threat.
We must focus on the battle at hand.
Please stay down.
Are you all right, Malkia?
Midas, is that truly you?
In the flesh. Thank goodness you're safe.
You jumped in so quickly. I assumed you were another Imperial lackey.
My apologies.
No need. Do not fret, Midas. Full glad am I to see you. Age has certainly not been kind to you.
Yet you remain unchanged, just as last I saw you.
You flatter me, but I have changed in my own way over these years. By the way, your companions are peering in this direction with some confusion. It would seem they have the wrong idea.
Forget them. The less they know, the better.
That will not do, Midas. I am certain your friends would like to hear the whole story. I see some familiar faces. Human children really do grow up in the blink of an eye. It has been some time, Princess Leticia.
I am deeply honored you would remember me, Lady Malkia.
You have grown into a beautiful woman. And the boy has grown into a fine young man. Welcome to Nilbeth.
Boy? I am alive and well thanks to you, Lady Malkia.
That is all well and good, but you do not appear to be in the best of health.
You see right through me.
I could sense the osseous core I separated with 14 years ago. But I never imagined Midas would be with it.
Osseous core? Oh. So, was that the material used to replace Albert's arm all those years ago?
Welcome, Midas, Princess Leticia, and your brave young companions. I am Malkia Trathan. I am the leader of the Trathan tribe, the native peoples of Nilbeth. Follow me. I will lead you back to our village. We can discuss more there.
Why didn't you mention you were friends with their leader from the start?
I was not expecting to see her, much less be shown such hospitality.
Oh, why not? She seems so nice. And what's up with her and Midas? Seems like there's something going on between them.
There lies the reason. I assumed she might not have the highest opinion of the Osarian royal family.
Is she involved with the feud between Osarius and the Wise Men?
Neither Midas nor Princess Leticia informed you of the events from 14 years ago?
Not everything.
I myself am still attempting to calmly discern who is at fault. Welcome. This is our village, and our bastion against the Imperial forces.
I see. For what reason is the Empire invading Nilbeth?
We can discuss such matters in my home. Visit at your leisure. I'll inform the villagers of your presence. Make yourselves at home.
Stock up on who by any chance from another continent? Then check out our exotic goods for sale. Can be quite
well, that was indeed fruitful. It seems I can get out through the door on the side. How curious. The Trevin people safeguard these ancient ruins, while also calling them their home. I should make my way over to see Lady Malkia in her quarters. It was the southern room, if I recall correctly. I shall not keep her waiting.
Now then, let us start with what brings you to Nilbeth.
To fight back against the Vale Empire. With your blessing, We hope to mine the Levitas ore found deep within the Nilbeth ancient coil. The ore will ultimately serve as an indispensable catalyst.
Catalyst, you say? I see. Oh, so you intend to use the Folga?
You know of the Folga?
Of course I do. Midas promised we would...
What are you shouting for, man?
The Folga, you see, was an idea Midas thought up while with Marcus, Filberto, and I 14 years ago.
Dad and Dr. Eason too?
Lady Malkia was involved in the invention of the Folga? This is the first I have heard of it.
In a manner of speaking, I was. Am I wrong to say so, Midas?
Yes, I would not have met you otherwise.
Mayhap. The ancient coil is Nilbeth's most sacred ground. If we would allow outsiders to dig within, I would impose one condition.
Anything you ask?
I would ask for your assistance in routing the Imperial threat that encroaches on the ancient coil and our home. Excavation may prove difficult with the Empire so close at hand, besides.
Do we stand a chance? Baldar was no match for them at all.
The royal city of Nilbeth has not sent aid due to the small number of Imperial soldiers. The villagers tell me the enemy has but a single warship.
So, we'll be fine, right?
If we cannot rout this small a force, then I fear for our return home.
I am counting on you all. Let us make our move when ready. I will be joining you, so do call on me once you have made the necessary preparations.
I shall remain in the settlement and prepare for the excavation.
Though their number be few.
Hey, what really happened 14 years ago? I think it's about time I found out.
Have you made ready? Then let us be off. The enemy may be few in number, but take caution.
Do you know where the brutes dwell?
I do. We shall patrol their invasion route and destroy them one by one. A simple strategy. We have also received reports that the enemy commander is present during their invasion effort.
Ah, if we take the commander down, we can send them packing easy.
Just so. Boy, I will not overstep my bounds, but take care.
Understood.
Let us be off then. We shall show these foolish Imperials what we are capable of. It seems my time has come. First, we must head outside.
You by any... It can be quite dangerous.
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
Our prey is in sight. With me.
So exquisite.
Enemy.
Acceleration.
Where? In my reach. Try harder. Don't escape me.
Neutralized.
An excellent find. An excellent find.
I will be your shield, Maester.
Assault.
No, not yet.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Remember,
Target sighted. Acceleration. Multiple enemies detected. Firearms identified. Secure the perimeter.
A most useful orb, if not somewhat annoying.
Yeah, sorry about that. Duma doesn't listen to anyone.
The Imperial soldiers are over there.
Huh?
What is it, Ray?
It's those guys again. No, it's nothing. Sorry.
Our aim is not to take life, but do not hesitate. Forward!
Let us put down this threat.
Batting at destroyed. Sharing strength.
Fool to try.
Now, on to the next!
Right.
How exquisite.
There they are, our next target.
Multiple enemies detected. Firearms identified. Secure the perimeter.
Neutralized.
Another day.
Let us make for the next one.
My, how you have grown into quite the reliable princess. Let us keep moving!
Threat detected ahead.
Imperials are everywhere. Creating Nilbeth underfoot.
So let's kick every last one of their asses out of here.
Live to fight another day. Huh. I have grown somewhat used to their firearms.
Oh, in a good way or a bad way?
You are all far more skilled than I imagined. Such prowess is a rarity, even among the warriors of Trathan. We might consider a surprise attack on the Imperial warship. That should drive them back from whence they came.
Lady Malkia, please return to the settlement. We are under attack.
What?
A large number of Imperials. Their commander is on a rampage. Never have I witnessed such brutality.
Return with all haste, now!
Initiate emergency protocols. Acceleration.
This can't be.
What have they done?
Well, well. I was not expecting you back so soon, Lady Trathin.
You wretch.
Ray, this is the same man who attacked us in Rythel after Elena came down.
You're right! No mistaking that horn and pale skin!
He was an Imperial officer.
Well, if it isn't the peons who are looking into meteorites and Helgar's disease in Rythel. My apologies for not introducing myself before. I am called Gaston Gauchier. Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that a Duma with you?
Who are you, really? If you recognize Duma, you must not be from this planet.
I could certainly ask you the same. Or ask why you're staring at me so bitterly, for that matter. Are we not allies? You have a Duma with you, after all.
I would never dream of allying myself with one who would commit such atrocities.
Nor will we waste any more words on a general of the Vale Empire. You will not lay another finger on the Trathin people.
As you wish. Just don't expect me to hold back. I will not go as easy on you as I did at our first meeting.
Do your worst.
Detecting unforeseen hostile threat. Secure the perimeter.
Must we always
Prepare
resort to
yourself
violence?
for battle!
Hit me? Good. Better safe than sorry.
Bleed!
Recommending fire suppression. External temperature rising.
A wise choice.
Acceleration.
My cautious invasion will cost you dearly, General.
Great, Lady Trathin. But are you sure that your friends would want it?
Do not talk like me.
I can say the same to you. You will know Sting!
No opportunity to stand in my way. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Duma! Behold! Your fading seal!
Thanks for letting my friends kick your ass last time.
I'm looking forward to returning the favor.
Careful now! You shall see us deterred.
Your having a Duma around isn't doing me any favors.
Still your tongue, lest you desire another trouncing.
Thank you. I think I'd rather call it a day. See you again, Duma. And here's hoping we all have a more worthwhile chat next time.
No doubt about it. He's just like the guy we met when repairing Elena, and the woman on Mount Cotarant. They're humanoids from a developed planet. And this Gaston, he isn't shy about using their technology here either.
In any case, we have repelled their offensive. I doubt they will return anytime soon. Raymond, Princess Leticia, you have my gratitude. You've become strong in your own right, boy.
I appreciate your words. However, I seem to grow weary.
Let us get you some well-deserved rest. I would welcome you all back into my home.
Sounds good to me.
That man who attacked us seemed to already know of Duma. What exactly is going on here? Regardless, I must hurry to Lady Malkia's chambers.
Now, before we begin mining for Levitas ore, there is one thing I would ask.
Something else? I thought we already chased off the Empire.
This is serious. It takes significant strength to excavate the ore, but many of the villagers are wounded. We are not in the best shape ourselves. Especially you, boy.
Huh?
These 14 long years must have been difficult. The creaking of my old osseous core due to our close proximity must not be helping matters.
No, I am fine.
Do not hold in the pain any longer. There is no need.
What?
Midas and I have discussed it. I will bestow upon you a new osseous core. A renewed arm should allow you to resume your duties.
Oh, Albert!
Are you certain?
Consider it a fitting reward for a hero who saved my people. Midas also keeps bringing up that if we do not repair your arm, he would be at the whim of the royal family forevermore.
Oh, that's great, Albert. Now you can go on being a knight.
I can hardly believe it. Thank you. Thank you.
The implantation procedure should only take one night. Let us all rest in anticipation of our journey for the Levitas ore come the morrow.